Hello, crafty peeps. Okay, today, I have been thinking about this concept for a very long time, and I am going to tackle this. I'm bringing my thought to the canvas for the very first time, so I thought I'd record it while I was doing it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is build a vintage style background using acrylic paints, lindy'sstampgang sprays, white gesso, and possibly some inks. That is an iffy. But I've had this idea for a very long time, and I want to build it, and so let's get started. I am starting out with a acrylic paint, gloss paint, and I'm going to paint the entire canvas black. You're like, oh my word, she's painting it black, she's went wonky. No. So I'm going to pour a generous amount of black paint onto the surface here, and I am just going to paint this canvas black. You'll want to paint all of your edges very good. Okay, we're going to paint this canvas black. Okay, so now as you see, what I'm doing is I have so much paint on my canvas that I'm basically scraping it off here and painting the edges, so you don't need to reapply paint, because all it's going to do is really set down your canvas, and you don't need to do that. You know, you can use, it's like saving the paint. You know, there's enough paint on here to completely cover the canvas, as you see, and the edges. And I have not had to reapply the paint or add more paint. See? There we go. It's all done. Now, the next step is we're going to dry this with the heat gun, and then we're going to do the next step. Okay, the canvas is completely black on all the sides, and it's dry. Okay, now I've pulled out 6 different lindy'sstampgang sprays, and I'm going to go with you, and every time I spray one I'll tell you what it is. lindy'sstampgang products are absolutely amazing. I don't know why I was sleeping and never got a hold of them sooner, but these are absolutely amazing products. Beautiful colors, full of rich glimmer, just amazing. The first color I'm going to spray is called Cannellini Burnt Orange. Okay, and you're probably asking, okay, what's this crazy woman doing? Okay, we're going to spray the first one. The next one, I'm going to spray some Gossamer Gold. Okay, the next one, I'm going to put some Fuzzy Navel on there. This is Fuzzy Navel Peach. I'm going to put a touch of Incandescent Copper. I'm also going to put a touch of Van Dyke Sepia. All of their Moon Shadow Mists are their vintage colors. So I'm really going to concentrate on that color. And then I'm going to add a touch of Silent Night Silver, I'm sorry. Just a touch. Okay? So you see I have a montage of different colors on here. Beautiful as it is. But we're going to heat gun it. So I'll be back in, so just step back in. This video's going to speed up and be back in a moment. Okay, now that's a badass marble effect right there. Isn't that gorgeous? But this is not, I'm not done with my idea. But if you wanted to create a galactic, mysterious, mystic look to a background and then do some Finnabar design from Prima on here, that would be so badass. I think I might have to do that later on. So, when I see something come about that looks this freaking cool, yeah, I would say badass. So, I really, really like that. Look at that. It looks galactic. But you cannot get this type of shimmer with any other product but Lindy's Stamp Gang. And trust me, in my 15 years of crafting, I have tried everything out there on the market. And this has to be by far the best product I have ever had the pleasure of creating with. I am very, very excited and everything. So, now, you're like, oh, Angie, leave it alone, leave it alone. But I said I was going to use gesso. So, now, I have several colors on my palette here. On my thing. What is it, Michaela?
I'm just seeing what you're doing.
Okay.
What is that?
It is Lindy's Stamp Gang sprayed on a black canvas and dried. Don't it look galactic?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's like,
something in space. Yeah.
Like, all it needs is stars now.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so now, because I said I want to build a vintagey background, I'm going to pick up just a little bit of white gesso, and I am going to clean up my table here, and I am going to really get this brush dry. I don't want a lot of paint on it, okay? I'm going to start down here when I first done the colors, and what this is going to do is it's going to pick up those colors that I sprayed on here, and it's going to blend with the gesso. Okay? And then what you can do to activate it just a little bit more, where's my spray bottle? Oh, there it is. Put some water. Like this.
So, was that still wet? Or did it dry?
No. And then you can take a blotting towel or whatever, and then you're going to dry in between these steps and clean your brush in between each step. Okay? Alright, we're going to try again. This time I'm going to put little more gesso. See how it's picking up those colors? Then I'm going to spray, pull it down into here. Blot a little bit if you want, or you can pull it across. Then you can pull it this way. This is just adding, I'm showing you different ways that you can build this background. Now see, you can halfway do it like this, do it cross hatch, and then you can go back in, add some more color. Of the same colors you used.
What colors?
And then, there we go. And then you can heat gun it again. Okay, so now it's dry. Alright, and now because I want to concentrate maybe more on the center here, I'm going to lighten it up, and I'm doing X's. Do you see here? And then I'm doing whooshing motions like this. Because I want my light concentration on the center here. Like that. With this technique, you can build a lot of canvas designs. But I have to say black, when your background is black, and you put color on top of it, and then you cream it out or whiten it out with the gesso or an acrylic paint. Doesn't necessarily have to be gesso, but gesso I use as my white base paint for everything. So see how that's so vintagey looking? Then just go in the opposite direction like that. Okay, I'm going to spritz it with some water to activate the lindy's, as you saw there. See, it activates the lindy's. Then we're going to dry it again. Now, I'm going to show you a cool technique as well. If you want to kind of reveal the black through the canvas, hold your heat gun close and see what's happening. It's kind of burning the canvas a little bit, and it's bringing out the background. You see there. Okay. Now see how that water reactivated the Lindy's and gave you a very beautiful background here. Now, another technique I want to try on here, and I've seen it done, and I want to try it, and I'm going to do it by using some of my clear hold adhesive. Teresa Collins, this is in her Zyron adhesive kit, and I'm going to put a generous amount of it onto my canvas. Okay? And I'm going to paint it on there like this. Okay? I'm going to put some up here. I'm going to have to get some more. Alright, I'm going to give this a quick dry. Now, I'm going to take my gesso clean off my brush. Now, right where I put the glue, I'm going to put the gesso on top. Okay? Just like that, okay? Now, I'm going to take my heat gun, and I'm going to dry it. And it should crackle. I'm going to dry it from behind. Look. See? It crackles. So ladies, when you are in a bind and need some crackle paint and you don't got it, put the clear adhesive glue on your canvas. And see, look, it crackles just like crackle paint. So I'm going to dry it this way. Look at that. It crackles just like crackle paint. Of course, the thicker you put it on there, the more it's going to crackle. I mean, it's the same principle as your crackle mediums or whatever. But if you do not have crackle medium and you want a simple crackle, look, this will work on, I know it will work on mixed media projects. it will work. This technique will work on, you know, just about any surface that you put them to on. Okay. And so now you can go back in with some Lindy's like that. These are the same colors I've been using the whole time. And now I'm going to dry this again. Okay, so now look at that. The Lindy's went inside the crackling, as you can see there. And, oh, where'd my screen go? Okay, so you can see there. And then for the final touch, if you want, not required, but if you want, you can take a little bit of black acrylic paint that you first began with and just really and you can take it, and what I'm doing is my brush is hitting the lip of the canvas and it's being brushed into towards the center like this. So, in this tutorial today, you have learned how you can create an awesome background using lindy'sstampgang products, acrylic paint, and gesso. And you also learned a cool technique that I have tried using a clear adhesive, such as the Teresa Collins' clear hold adhesive. And then some gesso. You can probably use acrylic paint with it, just anything. And then it creates a crackle. And it's a great technique to use when you don't have crackle medium. Now I'm just going to brush the edges here. Again, I'm not using any more of the paint than what I had spilt out. And this canvas is ready for, I think, a steampunk style project because I used the black background for my design. There we go. And it's ready, my friends. Isn't that cool? I love creating and I love bringing my ideas to life, and I think it turned out just absolutely stunning. It's a vintagey style, steampunky style background. You of course can paint your canvas white, then spray on the color and do all of these same steps using a white background or a blue background or a pink background, just whatever you want to do. This basically just teaches you how to work with a great product like lindy'sstampgang, some acrylic paint, some gesso, your paintbrush, and some water, and go for it. And then for the last bit, I think what I'm going to do to reactivate some of the Lindy's, I'm going to spray some regular water, let it bead up, let it dry naturally in the air, and I'm done. So, if you have any questions about the techniques that I used today, let me know. If you be sure to pick up Teresa Collins's Xyron adhesive kit. She has a lot of wonderful adhesives that can help you in all your project needs, and this happens to be in there. It is absolutely awesome product, and I'm definitely going to have to get some more. Definitely. And it's really strong. It's a really, really strong adhesive. So, again, thank you, and if you have any questions, let me know. Be sure to subscribe, share, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And until next time, bye-bye.